So it's like negative something outside. So I got Gunmetal, just brought his car in on the trailer. We got the new crank trigger wheel on here. And he made a little bracket real quick right there. And seems like they've got this sucker running pretty good. Did you guys bring up a log yet?
No. Tom got shorts on?
Yep.
All right. Just had to make sure the world was still correct.
We're on the cheese socks. Awesome. How cold is it?
6 outside.
6? All right, so we got a little pattern here. How we looking?
We gotta count lines to make sure, but it looks, visually it looks good.
Dude, it grabbed my leg. I was like, what the hell is that?
Scared the crap out of you. We got Javi here making some more side skirts for the brother-in-law, for Bill. They look pretty good. Jamie's got the new wheels on and she's all running, so it's coming together pretty good. $625. Yeah, looks pretty good. Those little side skirts, he just knocked those out. Pretty fresh, brother. Ready to rumble. Ready to rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
He need a driver for the weekend, you know.
Yeah.
He just need call me.
All right guys, the diff is back in the car with our new adapter that we had made because the last one was broken. Now we're ready to get some arms on. We can get the axles in even without the transmission done. We can start rocking and rolling there. Get some arms, suspension, axles. Then it's getting close to rolling. Yep. Then we can make the tie rods, get the transmission and engine in here. Man, this thing looks sick. All right, so then we just need the misalignment spacers for each of those.
So you'll have 6 on this side that you need. So there's 2, 4, 6.
And then Todd, are you ready for one? And then that can go to right there.
Gonna go third one down.
Okay.
Number 3 is our starting number.
Okay. Dale Earnhardt. Shane got what I was going for there. 3's our starting spot. Do it for Dale.
I like those colors.
I like that color.
Me too. Glad I picked that out. Lucky guess. All right, so this is the original hub and spindle from the old setup. So Sean went ahead and unbolted those. I think these are a cord. They got the nice 4-bolt pattern. We got flanges. That's what Sean made all this off of, if you guys remember. So it's pretty simple, just bolt through. It's a nice tight press fit. Get both of these bolted together and on the car.
Oh yeah.
All right, so got one of them tightened down. You see how much farther down this went in here. So that's all one piece and solid again. Shane got us some new bolts. Atta boy. What do you got over there, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Dude,
That thing's so big.
these things are sick. Damn, those came out good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So the shocks, Sean said, last thing, get the knuckles all in and everything first.
Ooh, this one's all tight.
There we go. Both those are together and tight. Then we can make you some tie rods.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, hey, hey.
Let's grab a paint marker out of your brother's toolbox real quick. I want to paint marker stuff that we've tightened,
Yeah.
just to make our lives easier. Right on, man. Appreciate it.
You guys have a good day.
You too, man. Thank you.
All right, knuckles are on. This thing's starting to really look sharp. Digging this for sure. Start getting the brakes on and everything else. Too rad, man.
All right, guys, so we got the Powerglide here. Now, this is the one that was in it when we had the Bully in Florida.
I don't know where the starter prong is.
No, it's on the front. It's hot. I'm looking in.
Coupler came off?
Something. He's literally had boost in the burnout box, and then he has nothing now.
So I think we have the problem with the transmission. But somehow the engine is work great, but the transmission is between gear or the torque converter is like been heat up real fast and overheat the transmission, so they won't go through gear, or either way they hold back the power transfer from the engine, so we got no power. The car won't go nowhere.
Yeah.
So something in the pump broke. So we got some new parts here. Rob's here, gonna help us go through this thing. So let's go ahead and get it torn down and see what all we gotta fix. That's a little gooey.
Yeah. Little.
A lot of bolts on that thing.
Yeah, you got the ones that separate the halves of the valve body and the one that holds a couple that hold the valve body to the case.
There she is. So this is where we think our fail point was.
I expected to see that gear broke the way it was grabbing and clunking. Oh, but she's
Pretty beat.
so with the stator tube breaking, there's nothing supporting in the converter on the stator, so when the gears are coming in,
the tips of them are all rounded instead of pointed. Yeah, they're all flattened.
yeah, they were coming into the corner because it had no support. It was pushing over and just grinding the end right off the pump gear.
Yep. So it's probably still moving some fluid, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Man, you can feel
Feel
it.
got a little bit, but it's not horrible.
Yeah.
And this pump will actually be rebuildable with a new set of gears. Planetaries are looking pretty good so far.
That's great.
Doesn't look like anything hard went through them. And they didn't get hot. They're not blued on the tips. A lot of times that pump goes, everything's gonna get hot. Planetaries look good.
Right on. So what do we got here?
The sun shell for the planetaries. Started to get, see?
Yeah,
Going
there's
much
a
longer.
little bit, yeah.
She would have been hurting. There's no big damage on the face of the teeth, either direction.
That's good.
Pushing on the output shaft. We were feeling that shaft,
Yep,
and it was
that's
slamming
the
all
movement.
over. That bushing is toast.
Okay. And
So
you said you
that's-
brought a bushing kit, right?
Yeah, I hope we should have some bushings for that.
Sweet.
So. But that's what caused all our damage here, is that shaft moving up and down. This was literally
Yeah,
able to go like this
planking.
inside the clutches. Old input shaft. Old stator tube that caused all the issues.
Yeah. It's all starting to come back to me. I remember us pulling this all apart.
There's our high gear drum. There's our wedding ring. There's our band paw.
Okay.
Yeah, good paw. Comes in on this side.
And
Comes
then
off your tension rod.
This guy
And
goes
then
on
we got
this
that
side.
guy over from the servo. Got a good hub in it, so
Sweet.
that's what we want. Yeah, she's pretty cooked. Yep, there's no waffle left
Okay.
on those. See how that one's still got some shoulder on it?
Yep.
All these guys are burned down smooth. Wow, still only had a 5 clutch in it. Well, I think we should make that an 8 clutch because it looks like a stock hub. The spring compressor reaches down in and it presses our springs down here so we can get that snap ring out, so we can get the piston out and make sure everything's clean and throw some new seals on that. Ready to clean some stuff up and start putting some new stuff back together.
There we go. Ooh.
That one was in good shape.
I'd say that was nice and new.
Thankfully, I had a tranny that had a good one in it, so I popped it out
Perfect.
of it.
Yeah, that one looks pissed.
Yeah. Oh, shit, as much as it chewed this thing up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where that mark is.
Oh yeah, that's like where they put it together.
Yeah, there's chunks of it just hammered into the aluminum.
Well, at least we're getting it fixed.
So,
Choo! Busy over here. Oh yeah. Got both axles in. You got boots on both sides.
Boot savers and everything.
One
Boot
shot.
savers, everything. Got one shock, and you're putting the other one in right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Let me get there. Can we talk about
You guys got all the washers and got everything tight.
everything's tight. All marked.
Yep.
Marked. Tight. The rear end's out now. It's all glued together. Back side's covered. You
Yeah.
just gotta pull this one off when you guys get the training done.
Yep.
So we can pop it in. And
We're close on that. We need a couple bolts, and we're putting a valve body in right now.
And then
putting our drums together. Get ready to drop this guy back together.
Right on.
Some new seals on the piston so everything will apply properly. Now we gotta go find the assembly loop. Had it sitting over the heater
Oh,
because
yep.
it was froze. Hopefully it softened
Warmed
up a
up.
little bit. Have to use the green grease today. Not my favorite. The red
Yeah.
stuff's a lot better, but it's in my race week trailer and all my spare tranny parts. So
Probably
this is the only
buried.
one that I could. Yeah, it's over at my cousin's and out in his barn, so I didn't have to
Yep.
put anything outside. And one of those, have to use what you got.
Yep.
And he shoots, he scores!
Mine are easier. I don't know if the thing's on the outside. But I'm nowhere near lined up on the inside.
Yeah, it's alright. We're stacking these in now to check our
Yep.
clearance on everything.
Check the height and then we'll soak them. All right, so got this in here and you've got, what, about 120?
Yeah, way too fat.
So there's one extra to make up for the, what'd you say
Wave
was
plate.
the wave plate that was in a factory.
Now we're looking a little bit better.
Here's some.
Between 7 and 10 thou per clutch.
Okay.
So
And while we weren't paying attention, Tom, you put the brakes on.
Yep. Me and Todd handled it. Got shocks mounted, brakes. I just got to run lines probably tomorrow.
Heck yeah, man.
Coming slowly.
So sick, bro.
It's getting beautiful, man. I'm so excited. You can do wheelie bars for the.
Tom loves these wheelie bars.
These are going on your guys' car soon.
I know, you love them.
You know this.
These are your babies.
Without these, the cars don't go. Believe that.
All right. Get these soaked. Almost. There we are. Right on.
$70, $80, somewhere right in that range.
And then back a quarter.
3.5 turns.
3.5 turns, okay. Half one, half two, half three, and a half.
Too, I think next time this is all apart, I'm gonna have this one doweled into this one, so it's centered because it relies on the angle of these bolts
To keep everything centered
Yeah.
up.
Because what if that's the reason the bushing went? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. 2 that we're not putting back in because 2 need replaced.
Okay. Well, do we just carry her on over to the car?
Yeah.
Right, so this is looking good. We got the shocks on, axles in, brakes on. Stuff is looking good. And then Rob just finished up the transmission. You want to shout out your YouTube channel real quick?
It's Twisted Iron LLC.
Twisted Iron LLC. Have to check out his YouTube channel. He's got all kinds of wild, cool projects. And looks like they're trying to finish up the Wicked RSX. And yeah, I think we're about to put the motor tranny in, so we're getting close on this one too. Jamie's got his running.
Yep.
Ready for the dyno.
Yep.
So that one's gonna be going. I think Todd got his running too, so.
Oh yeah.
Stacks of cars coming out, so way cool. This just looks epic though. Oof. Even if it just looked like that. We could always just like mount like a Tesla motor to the front of that. We could do all kinds of stuff.
That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it would probably rip.
Just be the 3,000 pounds of batteries you'd have to put in the back.
Yeah, right.
That would counter.
Yeah.
We leave those at the starting line, run a long extension cord.
Yeah.
Way cheaper.
Just have it on a coil. So
Yeah, cell phone plugs and shuts you off.
And the weight.
Nothing worse than thinking you have a rod knock and come out, just the flex plate is loose.
That is the worst. And it's so easy when these things turn such RPM and have the displacement they do and things swinging everywhere.
A lot of weight rotating right there.
Getting a harmonic is just, could be part of it. Maybe 400. There you go. All right.
Hold on.
Yep, watch the tubes. So it's basically at an angle. The front of the engine needs picked up and the back of the trans needs to come down.
A lot on the tranny.
What that? She's in, Frank.
She's in. She's in.
Let's pull that jack. Let's pull everything away from this. I want to stand back and look at it. Would you just look at it?
Almost back. There we go. Now that was a productive day.
Oh yeah.
This last little bit was actually kind of hard to do, honestly. Pretty tired. I love the way this thing looks. Woo! This is looking awesome.
Oh yeah.
This is looking great. But I think that's where we're gonna call tonight. We got a lot done. The shocks are on. Todd got the axles all in, everything in. We got the motor and tranny in. Rob came by, put the transmission together. And it's just been a busy day and trying to get all this done. So, all right, this next week we'll be on to fabricating on the intercooler, boost pipes, get the turbos hung, get some down pipes, get all the wiring done, and try to get this bad boy running. But this is close, and then Tom's is close as well. We should be able to finish up some inputs on some of the sensors and then get that thing running and do a dyno as well. So got a busy week coming. We gotta get all this done and load it up because we head out Thursday for Cletus and Cars, which I hope all you guys can make it. It's gonna be a blast. Trying to get all our pro front cars there and all our pro front
friends.
Yep, and all our pro front friends. So we got there. So appreciate you guys watching. Give us a like, subscribe, jump on the website, grab one of these rad tees, and or one of these cool hoodie zip up.
Show the new one?
What new one? No, I ain't showing them the new one. We got a new shirt. But
You gotta go to Cletus and Cars to get the new shirt.
This isn't a shirt drop episode. But there's a new shirt dropping at Cletus and Cars, and I'm super stoked about it. So appreciate you guys watching. Give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Tomorrow, Tom. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys all tomorrow.
There we go.